Hi everybody. I am getting ready to start day 43 at the Wright Residence. Joel sent us over here to this big ass creepy house and we're about to do it. So thanks for joining me. Now let's get into it. See down? We don't need any additional douchers giving us grief. Give my crossbow bolt back. It's kind of a cool house. Thought that was a blueberry bush for a second. Tickle the little thing there. Something under there. Where is my axe? Did I leave it at... I left it at the... after Horde Night. Oh, and I meant to... I picked up a couple of things at Joel's while I was there. One of them was this mod that I could put on there to help make that better. Let's make sure all of our weapons are loaded too, because that wasn't. Of course, I just put a mod on it. Half full guns are not good. No bueno. No, I didn't have anything against a puppy. They hide safes behind those. Just toilet paper. No medicine cabinet. I hear a doucher somewhere. Oh yeah. No way to get a headshot on him, so let's just hope for the best, I was gonna say. I take everything for now. But let's make Bo a unicorn. Face plant. How unfortunate for Bo. Not for us, though. Alright, we're getting a lot of stuff that's not really necessary. I'm going to dump some stuff in the truck very quickly. Oh.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Oh, of course it's you, Arlene. Oh, I may have parked the truck too far away. Let's see. Nope. I'm not going to try to get my arrow off the other doucher. A wiring book worth 20 bucks. It's worth more for XP, so we're just gonna read it. Let's get back to it, just so we don't have any wandering douchers. Well, not getting that one back. I do like that pile of books. Just an armored up magazine. Good XP though. I like that in the Afterlife mod, all of these piles of boxes, you can search them. And kick myself in the behind for leaving my axe behind. But my pick will work in a pinch.
Master, we are not alone.
No worries, little one. It's just the douchers outside, of which we do not care. Karen. All else falls off with their head. I'd make a coming out of the closet joke, but I just noticed something. I hadn't updated my streaming info. Apologies. I had, but I hadn't pressed OK. There's a Mr. Bow with a terrible boo-boo on his head. $20. 20 bucks. Well, we're not finding any books to sell that are worth a flying patootie. I don't remember needing to break into so many rooms. Enforcer outfit. Somebody was carrying rotten flesh around in their bag. Alright, well, we're on the other side of the barricade now. You're a unicorn. We're just making unicorns right and left. Bertha, you're a unicorn too.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
No little hidden stuff up on the shelf. I wonder if I can reach all this stuff through the door. Probably not. I didn't even see that. Got a doucher outside, obviously, wanting to be inside.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
He had a bad feeling about it too. Oh, you sneaky git. Spear Hunter, hey, that one's worth $100. Okay, we will go down that when we finish this floor. $160.
Master, we are not alone.
Are you dead? I think he's dead. Well, that sucked a little. Didn't get whacked though. I see a lever somewhere. Alright, let's make sure. He's a cute puppy. Let's make sure there's no extra safe line somewhere. Oh, we got stuff up there. Do I have any? I do. Let's put some building blocks down. And see if we can make our way up there. Somebody had a little hidey hole up here. Didn't work out too good for him though. Looks like the floor gave out. Okay, beef ration, that's good. We can make good stuff out of that. Just wanted to make sure. No little extra hidey stuff anywhere. Alright, before we get sidetracked again, I want to see what's down the fireplace. Little secret spot. Repair those. apparently this opens up more stuff. Alright, well, that was interesting and all, but you're not keeping me stuck in here. Not having it. Although I could dump some stuff on the truck, it'd probably be a wise idea. Can't believe I forgot my axe. It'd be like 2 hits and this thing would be done. There, my guy, your thirst has got to be sated now. Reduce our sound a little bit by squatting. Okay, let's just throw a bunch of stuff in here. Better. Fancy patio. These windows are pretty cool. This is a big stinking house.
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah, I just had a feeling you were over here somewhere. Or something was, anyway. And the two of them spend all eternity together. Never hurts to look around the outside before you go in. You never know, you might find some goodies. Stairway going up. Well, I think I'm supposed to go in around the other side where I was. Great, a bot. Unmarried stab. Yeah, I'm not doing that. You're a unicorn. We love making unicorns. Not a fan of these super tight spaces. Hey, some chicken soup. Chicken soup is good. Oh yeah, it's gonna get interesting. Okay. Maybe we're gonna get a combination of good and bad books. Or a bunch of good
Master,
books.
we are not alone.
How dare you? Serves you right, you bastard. Hiding behind a bookcase. Oh, and there's probably one in there too. I'm going to read that because, you know. Okay. Let's refill this with bullets. Can't believe that didn't wake anybody else up. Hopefully we didn't lose any good books in that, because it broke through a bookcase to get out. magazines we haven't read. Baseball Bat Quality 4. Big hitters. Secret bookcase. Let's get all the books before zombies come out. Because we know that's not going to go well. The ones that are only worth 20 bucks, I'm just going to read them because it's not even worth hanging on to them. We don't have enough space in our inventory. I'd rather just read them and get them out of my inventory and take the XP. Okay, there's one we haven't read. Furious Fists. What's in the bag? Okay. I think that was all that was up here. Get some bones in the trash. I get the feeling this room back here is going to be interesting. Running out of space in our inventory. I never trust it when they try to squeeze you into these small spaces. Fucking robot. All right, let's hedge our bet here. Okay. Is that all this went for? This can't be it. Let me throw some stuff on this guy. And let's eat a vitamin. Stick stuff we know we're gonna hang on to in the drone. I do not trust these things. I don't think we can go up anymore. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's too steep. I don't think I can go up there. Well, the path is unclear, but I'm guessing we're supposed to drop down like this. Oh, good, I can throw some shit on the truck. Convenient. Especially since we're about to find the final stash. I'd say that's very fortuitous. I don't want to be stuck on her trying to get out of here. Wow, an entire cave system. This place is crazy. It's freaking huge. Okay, there's a sleepy doucher. 2 of them. You're a unicorn. And you're a unicorn. Thought for sure there was going to be another one around the corner there. Well, let's hope the rest of it goes as easy and as sneakily as this has. Steel spear parts. I haven't made a steel spear. I like the reach on the spears, but it's kind of a slower weapon, so it just feels like you're going to take damage, extra damage for no reason.
Master, we are not alone.
He just pushed his buddy right out there to become a unicorn. He's like, here, man, you be a unicorn too. Oh my goodness. They're very sleepy. So we're just handing unicorn horns all around. Anybody else got? There we go. Give me some more crossbow bolts back. I saw one. Yeah. They were trying to get me by hiding, but I found them first. Oh my God, it just keeps going. Don't underestimate the crossbow. Silent but deadly. And these are just iron crossbow bolts. The steel ones do more damage. And I got a feeling this shit is going to hit the fan here shortly. Put that there just in case. Oh, and of course it has to be a freaking stairway. I got in the habit of closing the door behind me because things would sneak up on me. Somewhere here there is a gas valve. I believe to turn that off over there. Oh yeah, we knew there was a doucher in here. Probably not the only one. Let's be honest. Yep. Ducky nurse. And I can see you over there, but I can't see what you are. Well, look at that. And there is a lot of electronic parts right here. So I'm going to take a second. Oops. And collect them. I still don't understand how a battery-operated device can use your stamina up. It's ridiculous. What, you're so weak your arm can't hold it up there to do all the work for you? Look at that, we got 58 electrical parts just from that. Alright, let's get serious again. Usually where the fires are at, there's little Bernie boys somewhere. Sand, the desert's full of it. Okay, we got 3 different colored lines. You know there's going to be a puzzle to figure out. And I can almost guarantee you there's going to be douchers in here. Oh, don't walk in the middle parts. I never trust those things. I almost guarantee you that they fall through.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh shit. Get out of my way, fool. See what I mean about the floor giving out? Never trust the center of the floor. Well, this guy is just confused. Looks like irradiated water down there.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Oh. Right in the culo. What a way to go. Wow, he took that like a champ. Thank you for giving me my crossbow bolt back. I think there might be another Dusharama up there. No. I'm shocked. See what fresh hell we're gonna fall into now. You know what? No. Oh yeah, a gazillion douchers are going to come out of that. It's far too quiet out here not to. Give me good stuff. Hey, what's going on? Ella, I'm good. Aunt the Dreamer, how you doing? Sometimes when it's slow, I get like distracted. Hey, Kilo. Seems like that's the case every time you pop in. But I understand because I do the same thing all the time. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. You know they're just going to pour out of here when I flip this switch, right?
I've got a bad feeling
Oh,
about
yeah.
this.
Where did you come from? No, Mr. Bubbles. Hey, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. This place is freaking huge. The White House. Wow, these explodey barrels, and I didn't even blow the stuff up. I wish there was a way to make a chime or something when people popped into the chat, because it's so embarrassing when you're like playing for a couple hours and people pop in and you haven't had anybody in there for all that time. And you just got used to not having anybody in the chat. Yeah. All I can do is my best. Smiley robots. I think I'd get steel out of those. Okay. Oh man, where are you, robot? I don't know how I got infectivated, because I took the vitamin before I came in here. It must have wore off right before I got in the room. I forgot my axe at my base. Well, we got lots of good stuff in there. I want to go see what's in that other room, though. This one with the stuff blocking it. Yeah. Maybe. I actually knew this guy that looks like that biker dude. Well, kind of looks like him. Similar build and stuff, and dress like him. Complete and total opposite of what you'd think he'd be like. He was very shy and quiet, demure. Okay, that just gives us access back to that. Alright, main loot. Alright, drone. Do you have... That's for bartering. I don't have any more of those eye candies. That's okay. I'm going to go back to my base and get my axe. I took it out for Horde Night and forgot to put it back in my inventory. Typical. But this will work in a pinch. Yes, I'm back on the controller. It's an addiction, what can I say? I am trying to use the keyboard. That this game I played with the controller for so long, it's hard to switch over. The vanilla version, anyway. I have been using the keyboard and mouse in Afterlife, and let me tell you, I don't think I've ever died so much. Yeah. I think some people would say that's just, you know, it's a matter of opinion, but to each their own. Everybody should be able to play however they want if you can. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff, and I'm not going to be able to carry it all, so those I'm not going to use. Oh, my queue is all taken up. That's that one. I'll have to run up to the truck. I think this is a quick access here next to me, this ladder or whatever. Yeah. I am trying to learn. But I gotta give myself a break in between because the frustration of not knowing how to do everything with the keyboard is real. It's... What do we got there? Lever action. Alright, well I need to... let's take this stuff out to the truck. I hear a doucher.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay, this is under the porch. And again, I don't have my axe. Is that Arlene again? That sounds like a couple of sets of feet. That's right, you help me. We jumped right out of the hole to the truck. Alright, let's throw a bunch of this stuff in there. Oh, well, there's an axe right there. That I can do without. I'm going to stick those on there for now and put my little iron axe that I found in there. And down we go. Have you played Afterlife, Dropley? Because I was just like exploring, wandering around, and ran across this horrifying thing. It was monstrous, and I had no idea that those creatures were even in that. So I just heard something, and I turned around, and down the street just a little bit from me is like this huge, like 5 building blocks tall and 3 or 4 building blocks wide at the shoulders, behemoth of a creature with big glowy pustules. Scared the bejesus out of me. And I took off because I only had a baton and a pistol with 4 9mm rounds in it. There was no way I was going to win that fight. I'm sure at some point I'm going to have to try, but it wasn't that day. There's been a couple of creatures that have caught me off guard. There's a crawler that looks like a berry bush, like a blueberry bush. And they tend to hide in the gardens that have the blueberry bushes. So you're in there harvesting blueberries and you hit a bush and all of a sudden it hits back. And then chases you, which was fun. I enjoyed that one. The big behemoth, not sure how I feel about that yet. But I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. Oh, I can't turn that in just yet. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my base. It's right here. And I'm going to dump some stuff that I don't need to take to the trader and get my steel axe so I can sell this iron one I found. I like Afterlife, but I noticed that it stresses me out. Like I get really, really stressed out. And I already have a bunch of stuff going on in my life right now that's stressful. My dad is like in his 80s and he's super sick and I can't do anything to help him. Just a bunch of stuff, you know, life things. So I need to give myself a little break now and then from the stress I put myself through in games. Grab all these materials. All that stuff can stay in there. I guess I'll take the 9mm. Come back and get the rest. But I really am liking the mod. It's super tough. It's not like vanilla 7 days here. Which for somebody that's played this as long as I have, it gets too easy after a point. And I'm kind of feeling that's where I'm at with it. That it's just become too easy. So I want to challenge myself. I may sell those, I think. It's very dark, the game. And it's super hard. Like, just basic survival is stinking hard, like it would be if it was realistic in real life. So I like that about it. I don't think I'm going to use that, so I'm going to put that in the cell box. Blade traps. Let's just read these for the XP. I think some of this stuff I'll save. I'm going to save the blade traps and the electronic stuff. Alright, you go in there. Medical, you can go in there. But even though I've died like 15 times, or 16 times in the game, I really like Afterlife. I like the scary aspects of it. It actually does terrify me. Which I enjoy. And get your heart pumping. But still yet I gotta give myself a break from it now and then. So I'm like doing episodes in spurts and recording multiple. That way I don't get overwhelmed by it or too stressed out about it. Those can go in there to sell. I don't know why I picked them up. Don't care about that. This I'm going to take. Let's fill the truck up with gas. They would put the horn right next to the button to open your storage, right? I hit that stupid thing. I can't tell you how many times. It's ridiculous. But that's just me being a goober. Alright, I think that's everything. Do a quick scan. Yeah, all that stuff's going to sell. I don't know if they did an update or something, but the traders are starting to send me to more of a variety of places than they used to. I was getting upset about it because they would just give you a list of the same places over and over and over, and it's just ridiculous. Why? Why send you to the same place over and over? I can't believe I only have 3 gumbo stews left. I keep some wood on me. I don't want to like get carried away. I don't really need that much though. Here, let's top this off, and I'll just keep the 149. I only need it to make a few frames in case, you know, I need to craft something. Stick that in there. Oh, the money is for sale too, so. What else do I have in here? I guess we'll take all this stuff. Let's repair this. Is it 4 yet? Almost. How are we on food? Well, we got some sketty. Got lots of beef stew cooking, or meat stew. 122 on food. Yeah, I like the gumbo because it gives you 112, 56 health, and 20 water. That's not bad. Come on, Droney. Let's go get into some trouble. I delved into trying to learn editing. I bought Corel to use to edit, and it seemed fine, but when I try to upload the video that I edited to YouTube, it keeps rejecting it, and I have no idea why. They don't tell you. And it's kind of a video I need to edit because I took a break and accidentally bumped the start stream button, and it recorded the whole half hour that I was having lunch with just a stream starting screen. So my bad, but you know, that's the kind of stuff you want to be able to edit out. And I saved it to an MP4 file, which is what I normally upload my videos as. And it still rejected it. It doesn't... I wish YouTube gave you some kind of explanation as to why they do that. Why they reject things. Alright, let's load up in anticipation of Joel. Wait, what is that? No, we're not going to sell those. We'll keep the robotic parts. All this shite, though.
Trader Joel's is now open. We've got the best deals in the wasteland, so come on in.
You gotta admit, that guy is just creepy. It's the apocalypse, and he acts like he's that little kid at the circus or the fair or whatever.
Great to see you again. What's it going to be today? Great job. I've got more jobs ready for you.
Okay, well, before I can accept that, I need to sell you some stuff. So
If
here,
you buy now,
some.
I'll even give you a special discount on your next purchase.
No, you won't. I'm gonna stick to that old thing Grandma used to say. Don't take gifts from strangers. This guy just, he makes me feel like he's trying to lure you in a back room somewhere. My friend Andy says he's a cannibal. So, you know, like Terminus in The Walking Dead. Be all friendly and stuff until you get your guard down, and then they're gonna eat you. I don't know. He strikes me more like a sex offender or something. Like that dude in Red Dead Redemption. That, I forget what he gives him, like booze or food, and then he passes out. Really, you're not going to buy the axe? Okay, don't buy my tools. You tool.
That's a fine choice you just made.
I got more on the truck I got to get to sell. I hate when I forget to turn that stupid thing off. Let's put these in my inventory and that. Just a couple more things to sell. We'll get another job from him and head out and kill some stuff.
Here you go. If you spend it all in one place, make sure it's at Trader Joel's.
Okay, well, I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take that because I haven't finished those series. Let's get another job.
If you want to earn some dukes, we've got
Naviscan
some
corrections.
Work. Well, that's a disappointment. You got work if you need dukes.
Higashi Residence. I've done that like 50,000 times.
Coin, this is the best way to get it. How are
That's
you gonna
huge.
get ahead? Wow. Think of all the stuff you can buy from me if you complete this job.
The Ostrich Hotel. Haven't done that one in a while. Let's see what the last one
Laziness
is.
Are you looking to earn some dukes?
No, I just did that one.
You aren't greasing the wheels of. We always need someone to handle them. If you get this job done today, we'll give you 5% off anything when we're having a sale. Trader Joel's is the one-stop shop for all your armor needs.
Joel. Son, you creep people out with this overly cheery stuff. It's a bit much. And I have not had any luck. I'm wondering if they took the supercharger mod out of the game. I have tried every trader. I have tried, what is this? Why not? I don't have it. Unless we'll buy it. I've tried all the traders. I've tried finding it out in the world. It's just not happening. Does he have any armor piercing ammo? He does. We have lots and lots of dukes. So I'm just going to buy any armor piercing ammo that he has. He has a rocket launcher. I don't think I have a rocket launcher. That might be fun, although that does like horrendous block damage. And I don't want to destroy my base or be filling holes in. Just so look at that, 2,500 block damage. If you want to blow stuff up, like buildings, the rocket launcher is the way to go. I think those breaching slugs are worthless. I don't like the timing charge stuff either.
I bet your
I think
friends
that'll
will
do
be
it for now.
jealous of that.
I bet they won't be jealous of that, Joel. Here, let's read our little books. Hey, we completed that series. So we got the Lucky Looter all done. Alright, let's see where this place is. Okay. Well. I think I'm going to go into my regular route and cut up this way. Because I found a way through the wall. It's very, whoever laid the cities out, they wanted to make sure that you couldn't just drive like in a grid pattern. Like most cities are laid out. No. You gotta, like, it's a maze trying to find your way around through the place. Serious pain in the caboose. I just realized my throat's really dry. I'm gonna have some iced coffee. Man, that's good. Good stuff. Tell you, it keeps me going some days. Look how many twists and turns I have to take just to get into the main part of the city. Now I gotta go this way. And then cut over here. Okay, so I shot a little high on my mark. Looks like we need to turn left on the next street. And this should take us pretty close to our destination. Well, welcome back. I think this is it right here. The ostrich. I don't remember how long this thing... Oh, we got a doggo. Should we spark him up? Hey, Sparky. Come bite me.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
He must have been daydreaming. He did manage to get a bite in. That looks like a bank. What's up, man? Anybody else? We got a runner. A headless one. Look here, froggy boy. Yeah. Sparky the dog. I think I had a dog named Sparky when I was a kid. That's why it always comes to mind like that. What the hell? It just sounded like part of the building collapsed. Well, I'll say that's a sound effect that I haven't seen or heard in the game yet. Get more for XP than you do for Dukes, so why not just read it? Okay. Glad this isn't real life, because I hate heights. It's not really a hate, it's a inability to function at certain heights. We got sleepwalkers. He's a sleeping forever. Bruce, let me help you with your sleeping problems. And I see a pigeon flying around over there. Okay, we got lots of douchers over here. No, not very often. I didn't think I was going to fare very well with these radiateds, even though I have the rad remover on all my weapons. Did I get him in one shot? There's a rarity. Got another Bruce laying over there. This is not going to be this easy. Although I am enjoying my sneaking. You know, I went all the way back to my base to get my steel axe, and guess what I forgot? My steel axe.
I've
Good
got a
night.
bad feeling about this.
Dude, what are you hitting? Give him a double tap just to make sure. I don't know what he was swinging at. Oh yeah, I'm gonna walk on that glass and fall stories down just to get an egg. Alright. Lock and load here. Something tells me well, I thought there was going to be a bunch of goobers in here, but apparently not. Well, I'll just say that's not expected. Alright, so see if I can reach it without putting my butt out there on that glass. I'm not going to do it. It's just not worth it. Of course. Let's go in from the top. You know, it used to not be like this. You used to have to... Why am I seeing so many? Are there more? Did I miss some up here? I don't think so. It's showing lots of red dots on my... Alright, that's irritating. No, I did board stuff last night. Go away. Do not disturb. I tell you, when you sit on a board, other board members, they have no respect for your personal time. I I guess when they have time to work, you're expected to work too. Which is all well and good, but
Master, we are not alone.
I have quite a bit going on that keeps me busy besides being on the board and working at an outreach. That's right. Calm down, sweetie. You just have a little nappy poo right there and you'll be all good. You take out your friend. Boy, they were having a hell of a party in here. This guy had 3 girls in there. I know a couple of dudes like that from the army. It's like insatiable appetites. I don't know how else to describe it. You know, to each their own. But how much is enough? I'd much rather have a loving relationship with one person than casual relationships with 100 people. Those things they're not satisfying in the long run. As short-term gratification. But don't get me wrong, I mean, I understand having fun when you're young and stuff. I certainly was no angel when I was younger. It's just not a fulfilling thing. Now, I could see this as a potential issue, so it has to go. Yeah. All right, small confession time. When I was younger, I was between jobs, and I had a lot of it was a time when the economy was bad and it was tough getting a job. So I had been approached to do films on the street when I lived in San Francisco. And it paid the bills at the time, but not for me. Not something I ever wanted to do. I certainly don't knock people for doing what they need to do to get by, survive. I've had to do it myself. I'll bet this is it cloth? Wood. It looks like carpet, but it's wood. Yeah. It was, and it actually turned out that somebody that I knew owned the company. I didn't even know that. And so when doing the contracts, one of the rules that I put in my contract was that I had to know the person, and I had to have the ability to say I don't want to be with somebody. Because a lot of the folks in those films, they don't have a choice. They don't write that into their contract. So basically, they have to do whatever. That was the other thing. I wasn't going to do just anything either. I was still a country boy at heart. No, I was going to keep some of my my morals and standards, even if I had to, do something I wasn't proud of.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
There's somebody right on the other side of that plywood right there. Yep. I know that isn't all of you. Dick shot gets them every time. I don't think that's all of them. I see one down there. Yeah. Damn it. I knew it. At least the dog bit it before it bit me. Well, there's nothing in
Incoming
here.
enemies, prepare for conflict.
Oh, I'm sure. More of them. Oh yeah, there is. Get off my drone, dude. It's like trying to hump my drone. Oh, this needs to be repaired too. Anyway, the weirdest thing I ever had to deal with after doing that was being recognized every freaking where I went. It's shocking how much that stuff gets around. And I don't mean just here in the US. I mean, it's all over the world. Because apparently us in the US are the biggest purveyors of smut. This guy, why is he so thirsty today? Every time I turn around, he needs more water. What's in the box? Okay. add them to our pile of cubes that we have already. Alright, well. Did we finish clearing? I think we still have these over here. And I am going to put this right here. Because if I remember right, yeah, there's a door on each side. I know there are multiple folks in these. Oh yeah, we got a few here. I see a doggo. Let's take care of the dog first.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh, no means no. Eerie. Calm down, son. Always reload. Gotten much better about that over the years. Just as a backup. So I do believe there are more in here. I don't really need the pipes right now, so let's scrap the one pipe that I picked up somewhere. Gather my polymers. Somebody tried to hang themselves in here. There's a heck of a party in this place. What kind of hotel was this? It's looking more like the no-tell motel. No toilet pistol, just some paper. I don't know why I thought there were more zombies in this room. Apparently not. Let's see what the other side has that had the puppies and stuff in here. They had the Mo Power Electronics. This reminds me of, what was that place? Residence Inn, where it had like little kitchenettes and stuff. People that had to travel for business could stay there, and it was like having a house. Of course, that was before the whole, what is that? Airbnb, yeah, before that era. This is actually nice. My company put me up and won a couple of times for conferences. Hated going to those stupid things. Hang out with a bunch of boring people and talk about a bunch of boring stuff. Usually 100% unnecessary to business, but it's a tax write-off for the business, so they did them like several times a year. under the guise of training, give the corporation a nice big tax write-off. At least they had an open bar after you listen to all the boring stuff all day. Didn't make a dang bit of difference in work performance or anything like that, as far as I could ever see. Did I look out here already? Yeah, I think I did. I don't want to miss any zombies because I don't want to be backtracking. Don't like obstacles obstructing me. Well, somebody barricaded their butts in there. Oh, did they have a little meth lab going on in here? I can see somebody right there.
Master, we are not alone.
What were you ladies doing in there? Thank you, Shooty. I can't just walk through a room like a normal person. I gotta climb up and over everything, right? Keeping that sniper advantage thing going. Elevation is always a good thing when you're a sniper. Oh, looky here. Good night, doggy. And he put his butt right on their head.
My senses have picked up something.
And of course she's gonna run the wrong way. Is this open? I guess it is open. Alright. Can't believe I hadn't read that already. I thought I had.
Great to see you, Master.
Get out of the way. Gonna take those. Don't really care about that stuff that much. Hang on to this stuff for now. We are full up. And we haven't even finished. How many floors? Oh, geez. We got a ways to go. Alright. Can we put anything on the drum? A few things. I think I'm going to eat the gumbo stew. Make a little more space. These are just not placed well. They're in the way. When you're trying to run away from zombies, you're going to get hung up on it, and I'm not having it. Yeah, I think I have my parkour. Let's see. I have it at 3. So I should be able to jump like 2 or 3 blocks high now. Have 2 points to spend. Put 1 in there. I think these cost 2 at this point. Yeah, 2 points. I'm going to wait and use the other point when I get it. Another one. This is a very strange hotel. Hey, that's a good find. Didn't have it. It's nice to be able to make those. I think one of these had people outside. Apparently not that one. I can hear them in here though. Oh, it's Bertha. Let's make her a unicorn. Quieter. So Bobby, right in the culo. Oh, there's a doggy. Let's take the doggy out first. He was cuddling with the dog. Yeah, I'm all right. Day 44.
Incoming enemies.
Oh
Prepare
shit,
for
I
conflict.
didn't see Gary there. Gary didn't want to be made a unicorn. Wow. He took a few. I know the dogs tear you up, but I will not be streaming on Saturday. I usually do, but I have my aunt's memorial. So Saturday I will be at the memorial and not on my streaming. She put up a valiant fight, but cancer took her. those are just bodies. I don't see anyone else in there. No, I think that was it in here. Usually when there's these body bags, you hear the flies buzzing around. Not the case this time. Not going to concern myself with that stuff. Oh yeah.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh, you fucker. Well, that worked out all right. His arm's twitching. I'm going to put this right here just in case. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Is that it? Okay. Wow, we got a lot of stuff. And we don't have a lot of room to put everything. I really need to go to the truck. Oh, I have a broken bone or a sprain. What is that? Probably from the dog. A sprained arm. Is that going to fix that? It fixes it. America. I saw it on the wall. All right. I need to find a way down. I should just go down the stairs. I'm going to put a block right here. To tell me that this is the floor that I was on.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Shit. Great. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Again, I'm going to leave that here and try to make my way downstairs.
Master, we are not alone.
My truck is out this way. Are you stinking kidding me that I'm going to have to go through? Okay. That's a lot. My truck's right there. It's going to take a minute to get through this stuff. Oh, yes it is. I think this would be the better route. Anybody else want to drop in? Okay, let's put this back here. See the snake. Okay, ditch some stuff.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Where are you, snake? Bad snake. One less snake in the world. I think this is the stairway I came down. No fair.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Oh, man. Oh, that was painful. Right in the soft bits. Wah. I had a feeling that's the way that was going to go. Okay. Still have plenty of ammo. I'm gonna make some more crossbow bolts. What do I do with the feathers? Are they in here too? Feathers. There they are. Alright, put that stuff back. Oh. How's everybody doing today? Get a little hydration going here. I'm starting a new series. Well, it's not new. I'm going to be playing Conan Exiles just to have something a little different to play. As much as I love my zombie games, I like adventure and crafting and survival games and base building games too, so a friend gave me a copy of Conan Exiles, so I decided I would start doing some streams of those, which I started doing yesterday, and those will be posted to YouTube starting, I think, on the 23rd. It's 22nd or 23rd will be the first day that those hit there. And then the remastered version of The Last of Us Part 2 is coming out soon, and I will be doing that as well. So I love the first game. A friend warned me that the second one is going to rip my heart out even more, which I don't know how it's possible, because how many kids died in the first one? And when kids get hurt, man, it just tears me up. I don't handle it well. When you got kids and grandkids, that stuff, I think if you have any level of empathy, that stuff gets to you. My thing's done yet? Still got one more. There we go. Alright, crossbow bolts are finished. It's a good thing I have my motorcycle out here, right? Looking all big and bad on this puppy. I think I'm going to evaluate my my route this time. It's easier to get around on the motorcycle. You can squeeze through smaller gaps. Cut through the wasteland, hopefully without blowing yourself up. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm just gonna go the same route. It's familiar. Fortunately, all this is really close to my base, so it doesn't take very long to get back. It's not like if it was over in Bob's area, which is way like northeast of my base. Old Jolie boy there. Thank goodness the motorcycle's fairly quick too. Because who wants to watch a bunch of driving around? Whoa. Got a little squirrely. It's not really taking us long at all to get back there. It's just around the corner here. Should be seeing our truck up in the distance. There it is. Back can go. I think I really just want to get my drone. I don't really care about we didn't complete the mission here, but I don't care. We don't need any of the loot.
Master, we are not alone.
Shit, I did it again. Oh, and I ran the wrong way. I dare you, come at me this time. She's still going. Bertha.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I can hear my drone. Yeah, I don't like using this gun. It wastes way too much ammo. Bernie. And we got a wolfie over there. Let's pick that up so we don't forget it. And been thinking about what to play after I play Afterlife. I want to try some of the other 7 Days to Die mods. I was thinking about Darkness Falls or what is it? Something Zero, District Zero, where it's a robot apocalypse. That one might be interesting. Change it up a little. I don't even remember. Do I have anything to sell to this fool? No. Well, I might have some stuff on the truck. Oh, I do have some stuff on the truck. And he wouldn't buy that. I think that's it. I've been going for a good about 2.5 hours now.
Your armor looks a little beat up, my friend. How about a shiny set of steel? I'll make sure you walk away with a deal sweeter than honey.
Dude, you're trying too hard. It just creeps me out. Let's see.
Remember, Trader Joel's if you need
I
armor.
don't think he has anything I want to buy.
Welcome to the one-stop shop for all your armor needs.
And he's going to have the same jobs we looked at before, all of which I've done recently or have done so many times they're boring now. Have all of those.
It is
Yeah.
never a good idea to go
I think
out
it's
there
time to
unarmed.
go visit another
I'd
trader.
reconsider your options, pal.
Don't call me your pal. Let me see, who haven't we visited for a while? There's 3 Joels. I'm going to turn that one off. Well, I don't know why that one is like that. The Jeffalon Zuckergate house. That was funny. We haven't visited Trader Jen in a while. Hugh, I've been to recently. Bob, I've been to recently. I haven't been to that Joel there, and I have not been to Jen. So let's... Alright, I'm going to make a mark right there. We'll go see Joel, the other Joel. Triplets, can you imagine? They all have the same sparkling personality. I kind of need to take a break too. Get a little more hydration. Do a little bio break. I think I'm gonna end this stream right here so I can take a little break, and then I'll be back shortly and do another stream. So thanks for joining me. It's good seeing you, Kev, and M4 and Dropley. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it.